weekends, on Sunday afternoons, they have the open jam session. So now you got the food, you got the drink, and now you got that musicality I was talking about a moment ago. Being there last week, I got to meet the McPeak family, a musical family par excellence. Well, they make sure that that open jam on Sunday afternoons at Martin's Tunes and Eats is happening for you. First of all, this young man right here, that's Chase McPeak. He is the son. And the father's name, Kenny McPeak. And so you guys put together the afternoon thing that goes on Sundays here. Tell everybody what that's about, man.
Well, it's a good time. Get all the local musicians around. I try to switch it up every week. I got the Shell Shack Band, which is my son and Mitch Davis and Mark James. And they also play in a bunch of other bands, local bands, Fast Eddies, good musicians. And this week I got a band called, we're calling ourselves the SOBs. And it's the knockoff of the Smokin' the Oldies band that I used to be in. Yeah. So that's going to be a good time. So we get to play all the old 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Just switch it up every week. So try to get all the local musicians out and try to build the music scene up around here. Try to get the younger guys up. We got a young kid, Sean Grizzle. He plays in Money Shot. And boy, can that kid play the drums. I mean, he is a special talent. 20 years old. Makes me look like a beginner.
Well, that's Kenny McPeak. Now, here's his son, Chase. How is it with you working the same gig as your dad?
Well, it's pretty cool to finally get to play with him because he taught me how to play the drums at a young age, you know. So being a drummer and himself being a drummer, we never really got to jam together very much. So I started playing the drums in a band for almost 4 years and ended up switching to be a lead singer, which is what I do mostly now. So now that I can sing, I finally get to play with him, you know. So it's pretty cool to be able to do the open jam with the Pops, you know.
With the Pops, that's good. Now, what does Pops force you to sing songs that you wouldn't normally sing if you're out there doing a thing on your own?
No, not necessarily. No, he doesn't.
He forces me to play their stuff, which is really hard to do for me.
Sure it is. Yeah. It is pretty cool to finally get to play with him. So,
yeah. I remember bringing my son in because I remember him sitting on the couch and he's watching MTV and he's just doing thrash guitar. And I thought to myself, man, if he's thrashing all the time, he wouldn't have a great knowledge of music. So I asked the guys in the band, Smash Band, do you mind if I bring my kid in as a rhythm guitarist? And I'm the boss, so they all said yes. And I just thought it was a magnificent thing because I used to go plumbing with my dad. And now my son gets to go banding with me. And it's an amazing thing. I call it banding because we're in bands, but it's also about bonding, is it not, Kenny?
Yes, it is, man. It's a really good feeling. And we are both union laborers on, you know, during the week too. So we both work our asses off all week. Then we play music on the weekend. He realizes what I went through when I was his age.
What kind of instruments you guys playing?
I just play drums, Mapex, Zildjian cymbals.
Yeah, I always played a Gretsch set with Zildjian cymbals. Yeah, I'm singing now. I hardly ever get back on the drums just for fun, you know. But
well, I tell you what, after 54 years of doing it myself, towards the end, when somebody would flick a bick and yell "Freebird," I would go to another room. Is there any particular song that bothers you guys that you got to play on a constant basis?
Wonderful Tonight's one of them. Oh, yeah, I really don't like to play that one. There's several of them out there. Wonderful Tonight's my main one. I really don't like Wipeout. I don't really like Wipeout. As a drummer, I don't know. I don't like to show off. I just get in there and play and try to make it sound the best I can.
Now, Chase, as a lead singer, you probably have a number of young ladies who come to see you because as a lead singer, the women like to come look at the... How do you handle that when your dad's next to you, right there on the drums, and you got to kind of like be cool for the girls, and yet at the same time, here's Pops looking over your shoulder?
I just try to put on a show, man. And I'm a married man, so I can't be having the women around me. You know what I mean?
So these guys put on a great show here on the stage at Martin's Tunes and Eats, like I said, 575 South 6th Street here in Wood River. Tell us about Sunday.
It's a great time. You got to come. Tell all your family, friends, relatives. Just come out here and have a good time. And the food is amazing.
Another great testimonial to the divine food that is had at Martin's Tunes and Eats. Like I said, that is 575 South 6th Street in Wood River. That is the McPeak family right there. At least Chase and his dad, Kenny. And on Sundays, it's the open jam, inviting all the musicians to come on because this place supports